Hi, and welcome to episode 75 of M1 Yarns and the Michigan Makers podcast. I'm Jamie, your host and the dyer behind M1Yarns.com. And if you are a returning viewer, thanks so much for coming back. And if you are new, welcome. I hope that you enjoy this mostly knitting related video podcast. And if at the end you decide that this is something that you want to do all over again together, please hit the like and subscribe button. That really helps me grow my channel and bring quality content to the knitting community, I should say. So I'm going to kick off this episode with another reading from the book of The Field Guide to Fleece. If you've been here for a minute, you know that I recently started spinning fiber. Through that, I'm learning so much more than I've ever experienced about different sheep breeds and whatnot. And someone made a lovely comment on a recent episode on what I should call this section of the video. I said every video I'll try to just read. This book is so cool. Like last episode, I read about Icelandic, and it gives you a little picture of the sheep. No, that's not true. I did not read about Icelandic. I'm going to read about Icelandic today. Last time I read about Herdvik, which is a sheep that I saw at Rhinebeck. And this book is so cool. It gives you a little synopsis, a little photo of the fiber, and so you can get a feel for the staple length, a picture of the breed itself, a little history. It's just really great. Someone recommended this book to me, and I absolutely love it. It was only like something like $10. Anyway, so whatever we're going to call this segment, per the suggestion of a kind viewer, I'll put that on the screen here. And the reason why I wanted to talk about Icelandic today is because I just acquired this gorgeous natural chocolate colored skein from, I'm showing you the tag so you can read it. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this, but I want to say Care Luna, Caer. Anyway, I'll put their website below. I'll link all the things I talk about in the description box below. But I saw this yarn at Wool & Folk during the Rhinebeck weekend recently. And Icelandic has always felt itchy to me. But this was so beautiful and soft. And I chatted quickly with the owner about it. And she confirmed that the way it spun, of course, has made it be super soft. So I'm really hoping you can get a feel for how beautiful it is. Anyway, I did not get a chance to purchase from her at Wool & Folk, but I made a mental note that I wanted to do so as soon as I got home. So I did. I ordered this skein. I have big plans for it, paired with some other yarns, probably dyed by me. And it'll probably be like a classic color work. Maybe this will be the contrast color in the yoke. Anyway, this is a 2-ply worsted, and it's the natural fleece color. So I just wanted to quickly learn with you a little bit about Icelandic. Oh, and before I do, I just want to say, stay tuned through this episode because I have a giveaway. And it's really fun, and I'll get to it in a moment. Anyway, Icelandic. This northern European short-tail breed, known for its double-coated fleeces, offers fiber lovers both strength and softness. The sturdy outer coat, called tog, forms loosely curled triangular locks with pointed tips. And I'll insert a photo of an Icelandic sheep. The fine undercoat, called thell, is bulky with shorter, softer fibers and some true crimp. The two coats can be spun together or separately. Let's see. The undercoat is a good choice for knitting and crocheting, while the outer coat lends itself to weaving, needlepoint, and other stitchery. Be sure to experiment. These fibers are versatile. It's originated in Iceland, not surprising. The staple length is anywhere from 2 inches to 18 inches, which is huge. The fiber diameters is anywhere from 19 to 31 microns, depending on outer coat or undercoat. It comes in a full range of colors. It was developed in almost total isolation. The Icelandic breed is one of the world's purest livestock populations. All of the Icelandic sheep in North America derive from 2 importations. And that's just really fascinating to me. So I'm excited about this yarn. I encourage you, if you're interested in trying some really soft, scrumptious Icelandic, to check out Care Luna. And that's that. So I'll quickly tell you what I'm knitting on, because I have some exciting stuff going on there. And then I'll get to our make along and our giveaway. So my niece is turning 9 years old this month. And months ago, we were on FaceTime while I was knitting. She asked me what I was making, and I told her a sweater, and she said that she wanted a sweater. So together we picked a color just for her, and I had an idea of what I wanted to make, and I said, well, I'll make it for your birthday, hoping that in the meantime she might forget, and then it would become a surprise. So fast forward, about 3 weeks ago, I remembered, oh, shoot, I need to hurry up and knit this sweater. So since I was tight on time, I thought I need to do this in bulky. Well, I happen to have 3 skeins of some bulky yarn that I've had in my stash for about 3 years. I think I got it during Fiber Share. If you know what that is, it's basically like where you get matched up with a partner and you guys send each other a box of fiber yarn, fiber related goodies and whatnot. Anyway, I got 3 skeins of this yarn. I'll insert a photo. This is by Asylum Fibers, who is a friend of mine. And it was beautiful. I loved it. It's soft. I just could not think of what I wanted to knit with it. So I figured the time will come. Well, I was looking at the yarn, and I really liked the tones that she has in it. But I thought, I really want to make this turquoise. So I over dyed it. And this is what I got. So all the little colorful bits besides the turquoise is what was originally in the yarn. And then I just over dyed it this light turquoise, which my niece picked out. And about 10 days ago, I cast on, and last night I finished. Voila! A classic crew neck raglan sweater. And this is the Pritchard sweater by Christina Danae, who is I always want to say Dances with Wolves, but that might not be right. I'll put it on the screen. This was a great sweater. It's a free pattern, and I think my little niece will be super happy with it. So I'm just hoping her mom takes good care of it by hand washing it. Anyway, even if she only gets one winter wear out of it, she's really special to me, so it'll be fine. So that was a quick knit. And then now that I finished that, I'm back knitting on my Paloma, which if you've been here for a minute, I've been knitting for, oh God, probably 2 months. I'm just finishing the cuff on the first sleeve, and then I'm going to do the second sleeve, and then I'm going to come back to the body because I needed to figure out how much yarn I would have left after the sleeves so I could figure out exactly what I could do with the hem. I know that I want to do a split hem, and I think I want to make the back long enough to cover my tush and the front long enough to cover my front, if I'm wearing leggings, if you will. You know what I mean. Anyway, this was yarn I got at Rhinebeck last year. This is called Cirque by Avalon Springs. It's a merino mohair blend. This is the natural color. It's really beautiful. So I'm hoping to finish this up in the next few weeks. Then I have so many things I want to cast on. The cast on itis is just so real. Let's see. Oh, speaking of, oh, this tea is so good. If you guys have not had the traditional medicinals, wow, brand tea, this is kind of what it looks like. This is their throat coat tea, and I love this in the winter. With a spoonful of honey. Oh my god, so good. Okay, so funny story. You know, I'm a new spinner. I've yet to even ply, but about a week ago, I sat down and I said, okay, I'm going to put the knitting to the side and I'm going to ply my first bobbins of spun fiber. And I realized that the Lazy Kate, and I'll insert a photo of it, that I purchased before Rhinebeck, because I was so anxious, I decided scrap my original plan of buying one at Rhinebeck in case I couldn't find one, which I actually don't think I saw any the whole weekend. So I ordered this online. Turns out my bobbins don't fit on this Lazy Kate. And basically, I was like, okay, gotta go to plan B. So I ordered a new Lazy Kate, which is a different style, from Mortimer's Hub, and it's yet to arrive in the mail. So when it does, I'll share it with you. But funny story, in the meantime, I listed this Lazy Kate on my Instagram stories and said, is anyone interested in buying it from me? It's brand new, never used. I'll mark it down big time. And someone messaged me right away and said, yes, please. And so off it went to a new home. So, I can't wait to get my new one and start plying, because I'm absolutely loving spinning, but we'll talk more about that another episode. So I want to talk about a giveaway that I'm running, but real quick, I just want to touch on a make along that I'm running. It is what did I call it? Something old, something new make along. This runs through February, I believe. I'll put it on the screen because I can never remember all the details. But here's the hashtag, and if you post your project photos to Instagram with the hashtag, or I have a Ravelry forum, which is linked below. You can post in both places for a chance to win a prize. But basically the premise is, and it's super casual, so it can be like a current whip or something you're going to cast on soon. Try a new skill, that's the something new, or finish up a long lingering whip, and that's totally at your discretion on what that means. Something that has been in timeout for a couple months, couple years. The goal is just to finish up something old. So the something old, something new, make along. So for the something new, I was thinking if you've never tried steeking, color work, brioche, some skill that scares you, this is your push to try something new. So I hope you will join me in that make along. And I have to think about what something new I'm going to try, because I've actually cleared out all my old whips. Yay! That is the best feeling, and I want to try to keep it that way for a while. So let's get to the giveaway. I was at the New York Sheep and Wool Festival. My group and I were walking up the hill to the parking lot. I think on Sunday. It was our last few minutes of the whole weekend, and we bumped into a group of lovely folks. And one of them, whose Instagram handle is Knit Swag, and she has a YouTube podcast, she and I got chatting, and her creative vision was just blowing my mind. She is basically recreating an old book of knitting by numbers. Probably not explaining this really well. But she has patterns. She has an awesome YouTube channel. She has an awesome Instagram. And she makes really cool swag. And her handle is Knit Swag, which I thought was really fun. Kelly is just super smart, I mean, she takes like knitting to this whole exponential, intellectual realm that my brain just, anyway. So she gave me a water bottle and asked if I would like to do a giveaway on my channel. And I said, that's an awesome idea. So she gave me this. I know the light over here is really kind of catching a glare on the water bottle, but it is covered in really cool designs like this sweater, yarn ball, there's a hat, there's all sorts of goodies on here, and it's really cool. It's etched in. This water bottle is so nice. Look at this little flip top. I mean, I kind of am tempted to keep this for myself, but anyway, it's just gorgeous. And she said, why don't you run a giveaway for one of your lovely viewers to win? And here's the deal. Comment what you would want engraved, what yarny things you would want engraved on merch. And in your comment, use hashtag #KnitSwag. She has merch on all sorts of things. Really cool mugs, really cool, just the whole gamut. So you got to go check out her stuff. But I will be happy to give away one of these to one of you viewers. I'm going to run the giveaway through the end of November. So the first episode I record in early December. I will pick someone. I will reach out to them on YouTube to let them know that they won this water bottle. So yeah, comment what kind of yarny thing you would want engraved on merch. It's that simple. So thanks so much, Kelly, for donating this water bottle for this giveaway. That's super kind and generous of you. And go check out her podcast because it's super cool. So let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything, because the last few episodes I've recorded, I have forgotten things. I didn't tell you what I was wearing. Basic. This is the warm-up sweater by Espace Tricot. I believe it's still a free pattern. They changed some of their pattern availability, but I believe it's free. And this is knit with my own hand-dyed yarn in the colorway Harvest. This was a strand of DK held with a strand of mohair, and you can see that really cool fuzzy halo. Love this sweater. This is probably one of my most worn. I love it. Anyway, I think that's all for you today. So thanks for joining me. Please be sure to enter that giveaway. Please think about what you want to make to join the make along, and hit the like and subscribe. And until next time, I hope you're having an awesome day, and I hope your fiber journey is bringing you joy. I'll see you next time.